Very best this game.
Oi, apa benda ni?
Oh, sorry. I was playing this new VR boxing game. I'm very sorry, man.
Yo, I'm not interested in the game that you're playing, but you have to walk properly.
Oh, so you guys are interested in VR too? Hey, let me show you lah. Let me show you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Leong and we are from Group 5 of FB3. The group name is Leong Loves VR. Today we'll share some details about virtual reality. Virtual reality in short we call VR. Me and my group members will share with you in 4 big aspects. First aspect is the technology behind VR. So the first technology I'm going to mention is basic components of VR. So there are 4 components that we usually see. The first, motion controllers. The buttons on the motion controllers have specific functions. For example, in some games, the buttons can navigate gamers into menu. Some, the buttons can firing gamers' weapons. Okay, when we talk about VR, we must mention about the headset and also the 3D spatial audio. These 2 things can immerse the users into a virtual environment. And the fourth, haptic gloves can enable users to interact with objects in the virtual environments. The next thing I want to share with you is the basic principles of VR. So there are 3 basic principles of VR. The first principle is called immersion. So VR creates an artificial environment by the combination of hardware and software in the help of the components as I mentioned just now. Second, the 3D simulation. So VR also creates a lifelike 3-dimensional virtual environment. And the last but not least, motion tracking. First type of motion tracking is called inside-out tracking. In this type of tracking, the sensors are placed on the headset of the user, scan the physical surrounding to make a virtual map for he or she. But outside-in tracking is different from the first type. The sensors are placed on the room and the sensors will detect the markers on the components carried and determine the orientation and position of the users. Okay, then that's all for my part of technology of VR. Now I'll pass to my partner Sean. Thank you so much.
So let's move on to our second part of the presentation, which is the real-world applications of VR. Basically, there are 6 real-world applications, which is healthcare, education, entertainment, business, tourism, and retail. Let's have a closer look. In healthcare, VR helps to treat phobias like fear of heights, just as the image shown. While in education, it creates immersive environments for learning abstract concepts. For entertainment, VR shines with games like Resident Evil 4, which is one of the most famous games of VR. In business, it enables virtual meetings so that different people in different locations can connect with each other virtually. While in tourism, people can explore landmarks virtually, just as the video showed. While in retail, apps like IKEA let customers preview furniture in their homes. But of course, it is not always perfect. Along with its advantages, there are also disadvantages, particularly in terms of social and ethical impacts, which must be carefully considered.
So we have come to my part of the discussion, which is to talk about the ethical and social impact of AR and VR. Firstly, why we should be talking about this topic is because that we need to pay special attention to the long-term effects of these technologies and ensure that the same benefit is considered for everyone in our society, because VR and AR technologies could impact people in different ways. All the ethical and social implications that it could bring to people's life should be thoroughly discussed, as it could impact human well-being. The first impact that it could have on us human is social isolation. Because VR gaming is so immersive, it could make users more detached from real life interaction, and it also could lead to addiction, which have similar risks to mobile overuse. Secondly, VR could encourage negative behavior because the anonymity online allows people to act in ways they would not in real life. Violent or extreme games can normalize harmful behavior.
Unquote. The Trump administration is not the first to question a link between mass shootings and video games. Well,
And this discussion has been going on over the years, and the last impact that it could have on us humans, it could be used to escape reality, because in real life, we have to face a real struggles. For example, we could facing financial struggles, relationship burden, and insecurity, and it could also lead to over-reliance that could lead to creation of virtual civilization. The conclusion that we come out is that VR and AR technologies will of course have an impact on human. This impact could be both positive and negative, depends on its usage, and it is our responsibility to always take care of human well-being for our benefit. I would like to end up my discussion with what technology is best when it brings people together by Matt Mullenweg, which is the co-founder of WordPress. Thank you.
Now let's jump to the future of VR. VR future is moving beyond the headset to blend with our real world. This is mixed reality. Imagine a surgeon seeing holographic organs during operation, or an architect working through a virtual building right on the construction site. The digital and physical are merging now. Now, add artificial intelligence to make this word intelligent. AI avatars can act as teacher or translator for global teams. VR therapy can adapt in real time to treat anxiety, and AI tutors can personalize learning for every student, making education truly immersive and effective. But to power this, we need 5G and the cloud. 5G delivers the speed for smooth, lag-free VR, and the cloud does the heavy processing, eliminating the need of backing expensive hardware. This means that lightweight is making VR as universal as the smartphone. This leads to a profound long-term vision. VR could become so compelling, it challenged our attraction to physical life. It blurred the line between real and virtual, forcing us to ask what makes an experience real, and our virtual memories are valuable as physical ones.
Wih, duduk lah. Main-main lagi. Duduk, cepat.
No matter how fun the game is, you need to always remember to connect with people in your life. You can always play back your favorite video games, but you can't forever be with your favorite person.